everyone, welcome or welcome back. My name is Starr and I'm a light renegade, part of a collective of Pleiadian beings bringing you information from the veil beyond. Hi everyone, I hope that everyone has been well. It's been an interesting couple of days for me. I've really felt in a lot of energy and a lot of really light, positive energy and feeling like I've just been getting some of my mojo back, I guess I want to say, and I was very much guided to spend as much time as I can with those that I love, those that care about me, and to really focus my energy on enjoying my time. So I hope that you've all been doing that too, and I wish that this message was lighter today. I wish that I didn't have to share this message, and I understand exactly why I've been in the spaces that I have been and guided to do the things that I have, because obviously this has been coming up. I have been aware of this event. I'm obviously in the UK, but this message is about the King's coronation, and yeah, it comes with a heavy heart. It comes with I wish this wasn't the case. It was a very quick channeling from the Galactic Alliance today. I had some questions for them. I have been made aware of, galactic battles that are happening behind the scenes, and the message is just to not worry about any of that. They're doing all that they can, and everything is shifting in our favor. There are just some things that have to play out. There are just some things that have to work, to our favor, but that takes a long way around sometimes, and that does come with battles. That comes with some darker aspects that we wish just didn't existed. But I'm going to go ahead with the message for you all today. So the message was about strengthening forces, and they started with, hello light beings, bodies of power beyond measure and hope. We wish today's message was of a lighter nature. However, there is a stronghold collecting at this time in deep space and also in the UK. As some of you may be aware, it is King Charles' coronation on the 6th of May, which means only one thing: the darker reptilian forces are battening down in energy. They will be doing all that they can to grab any last parts of the divine energy that we have been creating in this timeline. We want to make you aware that this requires your participation. This requires you to stand strong, stronger than you've ever stood before, and know that your light and your true essence is making a difference. Do not give in now. There will be energies rising that wish to throw you off track and create space for confusion and misinterpretation. This will be their tactic. This will be what they wish for you to consume. You have done so much to cultivate a strong space within self and the new light energies that have been flowing through your planet for some time. However, this last push from the reptilian order will be felt. You will not miss it. This is why we wish to warn you now before the time comes. We believe that this will be at least 3 days of energy consumed by these beings and turned directly out to you to pull you back into the grey, the fog, the smog, and to keep you from your highest light. We ask you to remain focused on all that you will already have. What can you be most grateful for, and find peace within that? What makes you smile? What makes you elated with joy? Focus on that energy, on those things. Create space over the next few days, over the 5th, the 6th, and 7th of May, especially for self-care like never before. For pure intention work within the confines of your own mind and being, and spread that love and care to those you deeply appreciate, and for those whom you may already know to be struggling. This will hit them the most. They will be called back into this dark order for the final reckoning. They have seen many walk away the last few months, and they have put up all the stops to call them back in. Remember, there are some that do not have free will, and others that fall under the mist, those that have been saved by our hand and yours, your light energy concentrating on this planet. They wish to call those souls back in. We have said that they would stop at nothing, and this is the last attempt that they will have on this focused energy that will be on King Charles. Again, we are devastated to have to share this message with you today after we have seen some of you grow so brightly and swiftly. Remember, this is nothing you cannot handle, but it will take concentrated, direct, intentional care of self and those you love. You will need to be the light and the anchor for self and those around you. We are doing all that we can, as always, this side of everything. However, this will be increased in the effect with your loving support. Remember, Light Army, we are in this together. If there was ever a time to come together, it is now. We are watching over each and every one of you. We see your light and we are grateful. This is merely a hump in the road, but many will fall back under the dark spell. We've been aware of this for some time. This is just another incident we must face on the path to freedom and grace. Please do not worry, but proceed in caution over the next few days while the celebration takes place. We are supporting you all that we can, your grateful allies, the Galactic Alliance. I must admit, I felt really uneasy channeling this message, sharing this message today, just because I know that things have been so heavy over here with the Light Renegades, and I feel like I want to apologize. I feel like I want to say, you know, I'm sorry for that, but I know that this is the work that we must be doing. This is the work that we chose to partake in, and, you know, this is just a small step in the steps coming forward. And there has been such light. I've been feeling such light energy, such light, such laughter, such love, and I've been so grateful to be in that space again after such a dark time and really treacherous time for myself, and I know so many of you out there too. So, you know, I hear this message and I receive it with a heavy heart, but also knowing that we are capable of making it through this. I asked the Galactic Alliance, you know, kind of what will happen to those that come back under this spell, and they said it will only be for a short time. You know, our energy is very strong, but this concentrated energy on King Charles over this celebration is just going to be really monumental. And I think there's a backhanded message in this too, that, you know, I think there's a lot of us out there that are awake that will be, you know, angered by this situation, but I feel like that fuels them too. And what we need to do is send out as much love as we can to all of them to dampen the energy that they have. You know, it's such dense, that energy, and so much just things that aren't on our radar. You know, we're of such light, and they just work in the complete opposite way to us. So all we need to do is anchor in our light and our love for them, all the souls that are, you know, trapped under this reptilian order, this darker order. It's tricky, and it feels like the wrong thing to do, but that's our strongest position here, is sending out love to them and love to ourselves and those that we love, and, you know, anyone that we know is struggling, and sending it out to spaces that we know are weaker at this time and are being preyed upon. You know, I've been thinking about children so much over the past few days, and, you know, I have obviously a lot during this work, but over the past few days in particular, I was just thinking, you know, they are the future. They are so much love and bundles of joy, and I've just been very appreciative to every little angel that is on this planet right now, and sending as much light as I can to them. So, you know, think out of the box for this, and just make sure that you are taking care of self. And to those that are newly awake, I know that some of you will be here. This is going to be a great test for you to stand in your true light, in your true power, and to not be shaken at this time. I think there will be things thrown at you to make you aware of where you are in your journey right now. And, you know, I think there is much room for growth in all of us, and this is what this darker order is going to be counting on us not knowing exactly our footing at this time, because we don't. You know, there's so much energy coming in, but we can't stay in the energy for the entirety of the time. And this is something that I've been working with over the past few days, is this idea of that, you know, the 5D is already here. We've been sitting in this energy for some time, but it's only fragments of this energy that we can pop in and out of, just because the energy is still so dense where we are. And, you know, I've been greeted by a lot of light beings this week from many different dimensions, not just 5, you know, 5 and above, and, you know, their messages that they are ready to come in, they are ready to help us on a much more of a profound and deeper level. So make sure you're calling out any light beings that are calling to you at this time, that you are being drawn to, because they're ready to help support you. And another layer of everything has opened up to us, and I'll do another video on that, explaining the things that I've sort of been working with. But there is so much here for us to anchor into, so make sure that you are doing that. Also, I was thinking of creating maybe a live meditation or a space for us to come together over those few days. If that feels like something you would like to be a part of, if you feel like that's going to be a great idea, do let me know, and I'll make sure to facilitate that space as well. But I wish we didn't have this message, everyone. You know, I've really been enjoying the light energy and feeling a lot lighter in myself. So I hope that all of you have been feeling that too. I feel like there was a pressure cooker building in some of our other spaces, especially in the space with Jay Epstein. And, you know, I feel like we got to pressure point and, you know, it exploded. And now we're just filtering out the collateral of a lot of dark energy. And, you know, this is just going to be a short period of time that they have a bit more control over, and then all of the light energy will come straight back in, and, you know, we'll be able to overtake them again. So this is just a hump in the road. Please don't be disheartened, please don't be worried. And if there are any of you out there that are worrying at this time, please do reach out to all of us Light Renegades, or me personally. My email address is in the description below. But yeah, I will create a space for us to come together in some form, some way, if that feels like that's what we all want to partake in. So do let me know. But I think that's it from today. Please start the self-care now. Please keep an eye on those as well that you know might be new to these spaces, might be new to this understanding, that might be new to really loving self. I think this idea of loving self is really being pulled at over and over and over again. I've been witnessing it in my personal spaces and just observing people, and I see it, you know, I hear it in people, and I'm like, that's not you. I know what that is. And it is really heartbreaking sometimes, but I know that we are anchoring in such light at this time, and we are very much, very, very supported. So go well, everyone. I'll be back very soon with more information, and information on the space for us to come together and perhaps meditate and share our thoughts and feelings. But that's it from me today, everyone. Please do take care. I'm holding you in so much love, and thank you to everyone that has reached out. Thank you for your donations, and for those just reaching out and wanting to, you know, have a conversation. It's been really beautiful to get to know more of this light army, and I couldn't be more grateful. So again, take care, everyone. Lots and lots of love from me.